Alright guys, welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video. Now the anniversary is 2 days away at the time of recording this. Happy 4th of July, by the way. And you might be wondering, what should I be spending my stones in? Like, what banner should I be going in? My first and initial thoughts is go in both, at least for the start. So you may notice here that we got 30 stones on the first multi. I'm gonna zoom in ahead. 65 for in total for the second multi, and for the last one I believe it's 45. There's 110 stones total, and honestly just do the step ups or do the discounts for the first three, because it's technically 9 tickets. It is the 4th multi for free, and it's so incredibly valuable for just 110 stones. Make sure that you do the discounts first. Now, the actual banners themselves, here are the banners if you couldn't remember them. Here, let's just close these ones out. So these are the banners. Ice Shenron, very horrible. Game of 2, very good. Okay. They've definitely aged out. Really good, actually. They did get a jump back. People were making jokes about it, but Super Saiyan 4 Full Power, which I'm about to talk about too, really helped these guys out. And if you are planning on summoning for GT Super Saiyan 4 Goku, make sure that I would say you probably should just go in this banner, but I'll go into that a little bit more as well in a bit. MUI Goku, if he dodges, he's good. If he doesn't dodge, he dies. Vegito gets one of the biggest comebacks of this year with his EZA. He is like insanely powerful. Now, Bootanks, he honestly got a good comeback as well with the STR Super Boo. He definitely gave this guy more value than some of the other units on this. Like, I would honestly say that Bootanks like clears Goku, especially when you link him up with STR Super Boo or AGL Super Boo as well, if you want to go in that direction. But I know that their links aren't necessarily the best, which I can understand, but yeah. And then over here, like, they're barely better than Ice Shenron, but it's just like they're okay. I want to use these guys personally before I give my thoughts and opinions, but like they look okay. Like, I don't know. I need to definitely use them first before I can. These guys suck though. Before I can give my general consensus, but yeah, because like they have stuff that can make them good. I guess I just need to see why they're bad, you know? Like, I need to personally experience that. Honestly, one of the things that I wanted to discuss too is when you are thinking about which banner you want to be going in, remember one big thing. There is a lot of content that is coming out, especially recently and especially during 8th year as well, which puts all of the hardest fights on like turn 3, turn 5, turn 4 even. It's very easy to just die on those turns, especially when the content is so hard. But if you do ever plan or do ever think that there is going to be longer and harder content, I think that these guys are kind of matched up, honestly, because these guys build up the defense so fast. The problem with them though is that because they build up infinitely, they can look better in the long run, but in the short run, up until like turn 7, turn 8, turn 9, these guys are looking worse. And when I say that, I mean like you have to have them up for 7 turns before they look better than the GT duo. And because they're stacking attack and being able to tank almost everything regardless as of right now, it's definitely a better choice to go for GT duo if that's the main unit that you're going to be wanting to go for. However, in terms of actual banners themselves, I would say these guys are very neck and neck. Tech Vegito and STR Gogeta, they are tied, and even if you want to say that Vegito is better, it is barely better. It's just like one swap of a mechanic, and that's basically it. Like, they're almost the same unit. AGL MUI, like, he's good, but I'm not even going to advise you to run either of those two. Tech Gods, you could still definitely get some use out of them for sure, and they do have a very good link set, especially with some of the more recent options. But GT Duo have definitely, like I said, been getting a lot of buffs. They did get somewhat of a buff through the Super Saiyan 4 Goku coming out, as well as, you know, just the GT Duo that I'm talking about right now. Like, this is a pretty good buff for them. Even though they don't share too much of the links, they do share a good amount of links with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. But Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan 2, don't think that they're still top 5. On global side, at least, they're still top 5, I would say, when they do come out. So it's just like, don't think that you're going to be summoning into the Boo Duos banner and you're like, oh man, these guys stink. Like, no, they're definitely still top 5. They hit insane attack stats. They can get very defensive too. It's just getting them there that is a little bit of an issue, while GT Duo don't have that much of a problem with that. Sure, they can be very susceptible on turn 1, but like everything after that, you're definitely fine. But yeah, these guys are very insane. But if you're asking me what I would tell you to go for, again, make sure that you do your discounts first and get those free multis, get those free tickets, get that 4th step for free. And then, honestly, I feel like this answer was a little bit obvious, but go for GT Duo. Because this guy got buffed, this guy got buffed, this guy got buffed. So it's like 3 powerful options are on this banner. And then technically this guy too, if you want to really count him. Like, he's not he's not part of the team, but he's on the bench, you know? And then, like, don't think that it's a bad option to go for this banner as well afterwards. This guy is really good. Remember, top 5. He's probably top 3 TUR. I'd have to really think about it. You could probably argue him in top 10 still. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. So like 1, 2, 3, 4 options here. Well, no, my bad. I'm miscounting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options here that are very powerful. So if you want to go for overall value, it might be better to just go for boot tanks. But if you're going for longevity and you really are hoping to get the main banner unit, I would probably say to go for this banner instead, because it's, like I said, 5 really good units compared to 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, maybe this guy could be the same argument of like, he's on the team but he's on the bench, you know? I don't know. It's very, I guess it's really just more so up to you. It also depends on like which units that you have on your account. So like, let's say that you're in a situation like me where you have Gamma 1 Rainbowed or multiple dupes even. Then you might want to go for this banner, because the option that I was just talking about, now you don't really care about Gamma 1, you know? So now it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. And you might even be able to strike this guy off if you have him rainbowed as well. So 1, 2, 3. So honestly, I would advise you to look at your box first too. Look at what units that you need to get, and then decide based off of that. But if you have most of these guys, at least like 1 or 2 dupes, I would definitely say to go for GT Duo, just because of like how I was saying, the powerful buffs that Super Saiyan 4 Full Power definitely gave to this guy as well as this guy. But yeah, a little bit of a shorter video, but I hope this helped you out at least a little bit into the decision process while you are thinking about what to do. We definitely have a lot of time to think about it. Got nothing to do but sit here. But if you found this helpful in any way, if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.